Just do a little video on the NPL anabolic whey all-in-one. It's 28 grams of protein and it actually includes creatine. It's third-party tested. It's 1.8 kilos and all sorts of jargon on the side that I have no idea what that is. Maybe I should look it up. V-penta. So I've been taking this actually for a while, and I've been taking it concurrently with another whey protein simply because I work out of South Africa for weeks at a time, days at a time. And so I travel with whey. Originally I was using this one, but I found that this one was just better for me at home. And I'll tell you why. And I think that NPL's got a lot of products, but it's going to depend on what you actually want. So I'll tell you what I like, what I don't like, and you can make your own decision. Firstly, I got it on quite a good deal. And I was actually not looking for this. I was looking for a pure whey protein isolate. But when I looked in Discount, wow, they were all expensive from every brand, and I get it. So I was looking at my needs here. Now, I already was taking creatine. But at the time, I thought, well, I'll save my money on creatine and I'll just get something that includes it. So this actually does include 2.5 grams of creatine per serving. So generally speaking, for gym, they recommend 3 to 5 grams. So if you're taking 2 scoops a day, you should be good on that. 28 grams of protein. Let's say, for example, you're looking at 1.6 grams per kilo of body weight. That's going to vary according to your age, your level of resistance training, etc. Now, I'm not going to go into everything, but I'm going to try to show the typical nutritional information that's on here. And pretty much per 100 grams, you've got 64 grams of protein, of which total sugar is only 2.2 grams. So I like that. Total fat, hang on a second, just making sure I've got that right, because there's 2 numbers there. Glycemic carbohydrate, 11 grams, of which total sugar 2.2. Total fat of 3.9, of which saturated fat 1. Dietary fiber 3.1, that's negligible. Total sodium 881, negligible. Peroxidine hydrochloride, which is vitamin B6, 1.1. Not really, I don't really care about that. I take Berocca, so who cares? But maybe for some people that's good. It got magnesium, phosphorus, potassium, and zinc. I do like the magnesium because I think if you've had a hard workout, that's quite good. Now, they include a whole lot of things on here that you may or may not like. Taurine, L-glycine, creatine, and ZMA. Now, I'm not going to go into each one because I think probably each one's a video on its own. And it does have a good amino acid profile. Alanine, arginine, aspartic acid, cysteine, glutamic acid, glycine, histidine, isoleucine, leucine, lysine, methionine, phenylalanine, proline, serine, threonine, tryptophan, tyrosine, taurine, valine. Anyway, that's the makeup. Now, I'll tell you what the bottom line is. It's third-party tested, which I liked because I do believe there are a lot of products on the market that contain crap. Secondly, I like the fact that the flavor tastes really good. And overall, I've had good use of it. Normally, my Joburg time and my consumption is totally different to when I work. And that's why I bought a totally different product for when I work away. Generally, when I have this product, I don't have time to eat because I do prefer to get my protein literally from chicken, beef, etc., eggs. But at the end of the day, you can't always do that. And I found this to be a good product. As far as all the stuff inside it, personally, I don't think it's a really big issue. And subsequently, I've kind of reached a point where I would prefer to have my creatine separately. So the other product which I've been using is also from NPL. I'll discuss that in a different video. I will probably continue using that more. Having said that, if you are gymming hard, I have found this to be a great protein to take, and definitely worth giving a try. It tastes good and all the rest. So check it out. But as I say, I'm probably going to go with an option that doesn't contain creatine in future, just purely preference. I prefer taking my creatine separately. The reason being, when I travel, often end up with a protein shake at night. I don't know if the creatine really would keep me awake, but since I have trouble sleeping, I'd rather take this one during the day when I'm in Joburg, and the other one differently. So let me know what your thoughts are. Have you taken this product? How did you find it? I think it's good quality and generally good value for money as well. Let me know in the comments.